They laughed when the lawyer said my name, not a polite laugh, a confident one. They stopped laughing 3 minutes later. My name is Bernice. I'm 62 years old, and people often mistake silence for weakness, especially when a woman gets older. My late husband, Harold, had 2 grown children from his first marriage. They never disliked me. They simply ignored me. To them, I was invisible. When Harold became ill, everything changed. His children suddenly remembered him. They visited often, spoke in whispers, brought flowers, always for him, never for me. They talked about doctors, treatments, and quietly about assets. At the hospital, I was called his wife, just his wife. They never saw the nights I stayed awake, the medications, the conversations when Harold could barely speak. When Harold passed, they came dressed in grief. They hugged each other. They nodded at me. Then they asked question, not if there was a will, but when it would be read. At the lawyer's office, they arrived confident, already dividing things in their minds. I wore the same blue dress I'd worn for years, hands folded, eyes down. They thought my story was ending. The lawyer began reading small items, donations. Then he said my name. They smiled. Someone laughed. The primary beneficiary of all properties, assets, and controlling shares is Bernice. The room froze. I'm not finished, the lawyer said. The business, mine. The vacation house, mine. The accounts they tried to access, frozen. Their confidence collapsed in silence. One of them finally asked, what? Why would he do this? I lifted my head for the first time. Because I stayed, I said. I listened, and I was there when he decided. They left without goodbye. That night, I sat in my quiet home and felt peace. Not because I won, but because I was finally seen. Never mistake quiet for powerless. Some people are just patient.